What brought me to PTTI was I had previous experience in MIG and TIG welding, but due to health concerns and health reasons, I had to stop and do another line of work. And in August 16 of 2020, I got a phone call at 1:35 in the morning from Penn University telling me to come get my brand new kidney. Now, once I got my new kidney and I'm laying in there in the hospital, my phone kept ringing. I wasn't familiar with the number. I finally pick it up on the third day. It's Mr. Robert. And he was just so jovial and so happy that I had picked up, and he got to explaining the sprinkler, pipe fitting program, welding and all of that. As he explained it to me, it started to give me life and it started to rejuvenate me a little bit, because this was something I was passionate about but had to stop because of health concerns. So I ran it past my father, who was survived 2 tours of Vietnam, survived the Holmberg prison riots, 20 years deputy sheriff. And as he talked to me on the phone, he said, but now that you got your kidney, what you plan on doing? You gonna sit there and be sad? Or you gonna go ahead and take advantage of the opportunity and chase that life goal you had of getting back into that field? So with staples in my stomach and everything, I came to the school in October, and I came every day. I had my setbacks, but PTTI, the staff and the people here, the teachers, they made sure that it's fail-proof. You can't fail here. They make sure you got transportation with a bus pass. They make sure you have food. It's literally fail-proof when you come here. So if you get here and you come, you'll do well, but you gotta put forth the effort. I was here with staples in my stomach. Coming here every day. I even took pictures and dialogue of like my first day here. Like you could literally see the transformation. I had gotten so skinny that my best friend, who should have been a comedian, said, "You looking like Al Sharpton in the face right now." I mean, I had the lines and everything. I lost so much weight. I went from 230 to 170. Now I'm back to 220, but it was a journey. And each step, as I learned more, I gained more weight, I gained more confidence. And, it was hard. So, it was kind of an experience for me, because this was something I had never, experienced before, where I'm in a classroom with people who are my children's age. I'm being taught by people who are younger than me. I'm dealing with health issues, but it just showed the level of focus that I had. I was shocked by myself, because I've always been a hard worker, but sometimes when the chips get stacked against you, you have a tendency to not crumble, but not put forth your best effort. I looked at it like, I'm in debt now. I don't have any room for error, because at the end of the day, whether I fail or succeed, the government gonna want their money back. So with that being said, I put my best foot forward, and here we are. My proudest accomplishment with PTTI is picking up the phone 3 days after my surgery and listening to Mr. Robert, because if I don't pick up that phone and I don't listen to him and I don't let him give me, he was like Phil Jackson. He gave me the pep talk of life. He made it sound so good and so interesting, like the money I be making and what's keeping you from doing it. And I told him, hey, look, all right, well, no problem. When can you start? When can the doctor say you're healthy? Come on. And I just had that in the back of my mind. So the proudest moment was me picking up the phone that day at Penn University in the hospital with 25 staples in my stomach, saying, are you ready to do this? At 46 years old, are you really ready to do this? I guess I was built for it, because I'm a graduate of PTTI now. I got a chance to not only work with people who were my age and a little bit younger, but I got to talk to them and tell them a little bit about my story. And basically, when I would hear some of the younger men complain about this and say, look, I hear what you're saying, but everybody got problems. How are you going to conquer this and get forward? My mother used to tell me when I was a child, if I complained about something too long, she said, okay, you complain for 15 minutes about the problem. Now give me 5 minutes of the solution. Grind hard while you're here. And don't let it just stop here. When you graduate from here, don't let it stop here. The same work ethic you put in here to get the knowledge, apply it to your job. Because a lot of people who are coming to this program, it's some older people that come here, but a lot of people, I wish I could go back to being 22, 23 years old and start this program. Are you kidding me? I'd be sitting somewhere downtown with an apartment like Ghost off Power. But You know, I am where I'm at, and I'm still gonna get those things, you know, because I plan on living a long time now that I got this new kidney. But when you're young and you start this program, the world is your oyster. All you have to do is put in the time and the money will come. If you're here for a reason. You're here because whatever you was doing wasn't working, or it wasn't paying the bills like you thought it should. You graduate from here, you will get a skill that will help you gain money for life. And not only do you get a skill, but it's a big difference between a job and a career. You leave here with a career, you can get a job anywhere. But when you leave here, PTTI, you now have a career. And it's all into the effort you put into it. You put in the effort, you will see money at the end of the rainbow. But if you don't, if you just slide through and just BS through, because you have people who do that here, but for the most part, people who come here, they want better for themselves. They want better for their children. You know, these graduation pictures that I just took, my children gonna see that. My 13-year-old gonna see that. Now they have something to show. Oh, my dad graduated 40. You have no excuse not to go to school, not to graduate from here. You have no excuse. It's foolproof. And leave this school, graduate, make good money, and draw some of the young brothers that you see every day who go on the wrong path, or young sisters, and say, hey, come to this school. You have no excuse not to do well. They give you bus passes, they give you food. They got 2 different shifts. It's fail-proof. I mean, what I got on shades, it's gotta be bright. And I wear them all the time, because not just because I know my future is bright, but I know it's bright because I know that I put myself in a situation with hard work and dedication to this program. I am a PTTI graduate.